Hello.
What up, gang?
It's has it been a hot minute? I don't know.
We played last week.
Did we?
Yeah,
Did
we
we?
did.
Oh, cool.
I love it.
I don't know
I
shit
remember
about,
stuff
but
sometimes. Finger guns. Oh,
I gotta
chaotic.
remember to
You
use my
didn't.
voice. I'm too fucking comfortable around you freaks.
I'm too cool to use a voice.
Read lazy.
Bitch, I'll cut you.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Hold on, let me check to see if night play is on the safety sheet as interest.
It's probably not, but
It's
however,
not.
Kink
have you?
is.
Kink is, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but if you really want it, you have to specifically mention it.
Oh, so I need to put incest on the safety sheet.
No, that one's been thoroughly vetted by this point.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's covered by the romance options.
That is the wildest statement.
Damn, we're having hot takes about safety tools. But anyways, the game. I don't remember shit.
Zeph and Trinity got in a giant fight.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Trinity forcibly grew mushrooms out of her body, chewed them, and then force kissed them into Zeph's mouth. And
Tried
then
to, at least.
Piper stumbled on to the sister moment.
Well, I mean, Zeph did headbutt Trinity and then spit the mushrooms out on her.
Yes,
Mhm.
that also happened.
Yeah. Also, an assignment has been
Oh shit.
made into an asset.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Which one was that?
The
Sister
Bowered
The
Companion.
companion?
yeah. I actually did work on that one too. How dare you?
Mhm. It's as though if it lingers long enough, bad things happen.
Wild.
I
And
did
now
my
we're in
best.
Gunland.
And
We're in
yet,
Gunland hiding from my husband.
mhm. Yeah, and it's fine. But we do have a new assignment, which I forgot to copy and paste because we are at less than 3 assignments for once.
Less than 3, that's the heart
We're
emoji.
like the best custodians that ever lived.
Yeah, like how we're the best investigators in every game we play. The only time that this group has ever been focused on like investigations was with the fucking site files playtest.
That's
Because
very true.
I
So
will
true.
I will also note that part of the reason was I was a player. So
Not
that
wrong. And I'm pretty good at keeping people on track largely.
I,
So
Like I will
it's
just fucking
Chaotic's fault. We don't have to blame ourselves. We just blame Chaotic.
I can be blamed for
no,
many things.
no, it's definitely us. Chaotic's a great GM. We're just
Yeah, we're terrible.
yeah, he's a great GM. He lets the terrible happen because we want the terrible to happen,
You are horny for the terrible. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
among other things.
among other things, yeah.
But in terms of where the sleepless warden is at, you are at 2 clues, which technically is enough to answer the first question. Um, you you spend a little bit of time wandering around. One of you went up to like the chapel and whatnot, and another is just fucking your way through the town. Also, there is a big ass stag minotaur rampaging. Where did Trinity get off to?
There was like some beaten path that like led off from the town that Trinity went that way because
Hmm,
she wanted to fuck off and pout, basically.
okay. Basically going to the windmills.
Yeah, it was a bad decision wherever she was going. I just remember that.
Hmm.
She's good at those.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of bad decisions, I have this unused advancement.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
is my custom move okay, or do I need to tweak it?
A little bit of a tweak, so that it is technically rollable.
Okay,
The first half good. Just gaining a condition. I think it needs to be rollable because like other
okay,
moves are similar. However, technically speaking, you do not lose access to the move when you gain said condition. So like it makes it really powerful because effectively you get like 5 instances of a 12 plus for scot free.
that's I see. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
I was in my head, I was like, oh, there's no way I'll just try to gun this and not clear the condition every time. But it's like, oh no, I would probably absolutely not clear the condition. I'm bad at
Mm.
clearing conditions.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Miss fucking
yeah,
use the broken move constantly because it's broken.
yeah. Effectively, I would suggest that you take a look more closely at the Saint Electric fate sheet because that has like
Okay,
a move very similar to it.
I see, I see.
Yeah. So basically, once you fill up like the track, then you gotta like roll to like clear it. And if
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Okay,
just so
okay, cool.
just so it like spirals out faster.
I'm good with it
We
being.
love a crash out.
I was worried about making it too bad, actually. So I was originally going to have it be just you do it and then you get the condition, and if you do it
Mhm.
again, you get that bad thing.
Mhm.
But then I was like, that feels too bad. That feels like
Uh,
I'm really trying to hurt myself.
the game is nasty.
That's fair.
So like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
clearly.
I mean, take a look at like half the steps moves. They all have terrible options. Like why would you ever want to engage with the moves? It's just like nothing good comes out of them. And I
Yeah,
did
it's
that on
awesome.
I did that on purpose. But anyways,
Honestly, the best move, perhaps even the only quote unquote, like they're all good moves, right?
hmm
But the only quote unquote, like good move is it will never be about you.
hmm
Like that's the only one that isn't super fucked.
hmm
Like
I
it's
mean,
still fucked, but it's not super fucked.
Sweet Jelly Crunch Tooth's moves are all pretty decent, like in terms of like
hmm
the only like one that like doesn't have the worst one, quote unquote, is the one where you just kill a side character.
I mean, like half the stuff is just like, oh yeah, you just force feed people cereal. Like that's normal.
Let me narrate a commercial again, 12 plus.
Hmm.
Peter King.
Yeah.
Let's make a scarecrow out of someone,
Hmm.
or of someone rather.
Yeah. I I will note that Wes Franks picked that move and decided to make a scarecrow out of my character. So
I considered doing such a thing and with making a scarecrow of her sister
mhm,
for obviously disgusting reasons.
yeah.
I considered it.
It'd be pretty good. Could
I
be
mean
cool. Could
that,
be fun.
that as a fuck doll, like obviously.
Yes, of
Naturally.
course, naturally.
Hmm. Anyways,
God, I
what?
wish that were me.
And this is why we can't discuss our games in polite company.
No, even in some impolite company, like they have to be cool.
Yeah, yeah, even some of my close friends would get a crinkly nose about me if I was like, let me tell you the incest game I play. They'd be like, Ooh, Aaron, what? It's like, fuck you, judgy bitch.
Mhm.
Why can't people be normal about the completely regular?
Yeah.
I can't
He's
finish it.
just, yeah.
We're not normal about it. Like, how can we
Oh, you're
expect
right,
anyone else to
Steph.
be?
Link it.
Yeah,
Link it.
I will.
Oh no.
I will save this for another day. Probably.
This one's really good because there's sisters in it.
Mhm.
Oh boy. I don't know if I've read this. I don't think I have.
I've read it once. I have not read it recently, and so I have complete faith in Steph's. Otherwise,
Shucks.
otherwise I will swear. But I will run it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
And I do. I
Mhm.
do say so.
Oh
It got a
God.
judge's spotlight in the contest.
Yeah.
It's not for nothing.
Oh
Granted,
boy.
maybe a little bit of a Nepo pick, but no, it wasn't, because Alex didn't know it was mine.
No.
I'd say that the silverest one was
That was
Judge
the blind
Blind.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind, not a Nepo pick. I'm just
It
sick with it.
it's. I mean, right now it's kind of a nepo pick. Since I knew that you wrote it. Uh,
Oh boy.
yeah.
I'm reading it right now, sorry.
Half of this
Oh,
episode's just going to be us shooting the shit, and I love that for us. I love that
Um,
for everyone listening. They get to see how fucking unhinged we are.
yeah. They realize that it's not just in game; it's also in real life.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we're fucked.
yeah, but it also like shows like how you can like have casual conversations about this stuff and be normal about it. Hot take.
Yeah.
Uh, this
Be regular about incest challenge. Impossible.
this is going to be a very dated episode because because it's all about what itch.io is doing and because they are not normal about incest and I'm mad about it.
Freaks, for real.
Yeah, but anyways, in game.
Let people be awful.
Mhm. Speaking of letting people be awful, a new game, Saints and Sisters, has been taking rural communities by storm due to its accessibility. All you need to play is the game book, writing utensils, and a few dice. In this game, players create characters who are all women of the cloth, bestowed with powerful abilities by their gods. They traverse temples and do battle with monstrous saints in order to reach the holy treasure they guard. This is all controlled by a facilitator called a temple keeper in the game's nomenclature. The village of Kelnsey has recently become a miraculous zone, an area that has been or is currently being affected by a god. After a group of saints and sisters, players birthed a new god to run their game. This new god, the keeper of the temple, hallowed its players, turning them into the saintly sisters they created: Saint Flor, Saint Shine, and Saint Epiphanu. No,
Epiphanal.
Epiphanau, and the less fortunate residents of Kelsey into the creatures the saintly sisters must battle. Kelsey itself, transformed into the temple of the saintly sisters, would forever plunder, which has been steadily expanding over the Gurnched Valley as the sisters accrue more and more treasure from belt foes, storing it within the temple's final chamber. Biased agents have done some precursory investigation of the area and determined that the only way to enter the miraculous zone without being affected, being hollowed and turned into fodder for the saintly sisters, is to create a character for the saints and sisters and embody them upon entering. In addition, the agents were able to put together a basic understanding of the abilities of the saintly sisters. Saint Fleur has a domain over plant life, new growth, and decay. Saint Shine has a dominion over light, flame, and attention. Saint Eponunu has domain over secrets, lost knowledge, and obsession. Bias has ordered you to destroy the saintly sisters, reach the final chamber, and secure the treasure of Kensley Temple for the organization. Yes, Steph will not uh, give me peace of mind with writing names that I can pronounce.
Oh, I know.
All of the names
I've run
in the
a
Silt
threat.
versions are fucked and weird, okay?
Hmm.
I can't not make them gross to say.
Hmm. Yeah.
Helmsy and Gurnch. They're all, they feel
Hmm.
bad in your throat.
Hmm. As 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 stated
Name
earlier.
me your sex tape.
Mhm.
Sorry.
This face I'm making is going to be like the sort of like the screenshot that's going to define this session. But for all the custodians, describe your saints and sisters character, including your name and the god
Oh
they follow,
no.
then add a level 1 saints and sisters character sheet to your altar. Uh,
Fuck my life, Steph, you bitch.
do we need to take a 10-minute break to think on this?
Just for the character name, I'm going to need that.
Mhm.
Fucking
Okay.
hate you so much, Steph. I swear to God.
Our new saints and sisters players are ready to introduce their characters, but I realized something. We do have a move that does trigger with an introduction of an assignment.
Oh, but oh no. Oh no.
Uh, Steph, why don't you read out your move?
At the beginning of an assignment, decide whether or not you will be moving house. If you are, mark a box and choose a location in the assignment to become your home until you next use this move or the assignment has been resolved. When all boxes are marked, your husband has settled down and cannot use this move any further. Going home will satisfy the requirements of your wedding vows as though you chose to visit your husband during the journey phase. Anyone may gain advantage from rolls made when they are in your home. Some things you may want to accomplish are cleaning, cooking, and making conversation with your neighbors about local happenings. Treat these activities as the information move for you and you alone. And honestly, it would be insanely fucking funny to do that for this, so I'm going to.
Mhm.
And the location will be the miraculous line.
Mhm.
You should probably
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
first to get like the basic of it first, and then we can fuck it up with the house.
Yeah. That's fair. We'll answer the this paint the scene once we get to the location,
Yeah.
but we're marking an X on that little box. Um, but back to it. Describe your saints and sisters character, including their name and the god they follow.
I'm telling Aaron to go first because I think it's fun.
Did you say voluntelling?
Yeah.
You're way too proud of yourself. All right.
And
So my character for Brain Saints and Sisters is Luna Savor, follower of the voracious maw. Uh, she's quite pale, wears a nun's habit even though it's not expected of her, and has filed her teeth into very sharp points. Oh, and she has dyke spikes for hair.
oh yeah, love that for her. Uh, and my Saints and Sisters character is Darla Copenhagen, and she is a follower of the flesh that hates, which is an SCP reference for those who are like, "Hey, wait a minute." Yeah, yeah, it's because I'm a fucking freak. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna immediately go out and say that she wears a dress that's made out of like sinew, cartilage, and viscera.
Uh,
I'm sure Zeph will be very happy about that.
Mhm. There are 4 questions associated with this assignment,
So
each of them
fucked.
a complexity 2, as well as a special rule with them. The first 3 questions may be answered in any order, but the final question may only be answered once the others have been answered and the saintly sisters have been destroyed. So, boy howdy, this one is dangerous.
It's figs pigs, but with gods.
It's more dangerous than Fix Pigs because
Yeah.
that's only like 3 questions required. This is 4.
Yeah.
Uh, we may be the first in CFB history to have a TBK.
That could be fun.
That could be fun.
I do already know what my next faith sheet will be,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
that's because I figured out my final prayer last week, and so now I'm like prepared to die.
All right. With that all sorted and whatnot.
Should we go over the questions?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Let's go over the questions because, like, damn, there is a lot of them. As I clip on the wrong tab. How can Saint Flora's growth be halted? Stunt the growth of Saint Flora and destroy her at the roots. What can extinguish Saint Shine? Quarter Saint Shine and destroy her and her light? Why does Saint Epanunu fear discovery? Uncover Saint Epanunu and lure her in a false sense of security and then destroy her and her secrecy. Wonder what you two would do with that. I will keep on mispronouncing this name, because it is
Oh
not
no,
a
don't worry. I'm just making fun of you.
because it is not a real name.
No, it's not real.
Mhm.
I don't think.
I don't think so because like it's like Epiphany, but like spelled weird.
Yeah, with a name. It's a
Yeah,
name instead of just
I
Epiphany.
think I think you could name someone Epiphany.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if it was Saint Epiphany, like that would be great. But however, Steph said no,
That's
fuck
such a
you.
non-binary name, speaking of. That's a very trans femme NB name, Epiphany.
Yeah,
100%.
Real.
Aaron's alternative name.
I actually have an alternative name ready, and it's not that. And no, I will not be saying that on the record.
And that's
It
fair. Probably involves some swear words.
does not.
Anyways, how can we access the final chamber? Resolve the assignment by entering the final chamber and securing the treasure of Kelnzi Temple. Each one of these are complexity 2. As I cough out my lungs. But with that, we go to the investigation phase. And I will ask everyone, where do you want to go?
Home. I want to go home.
uh, yeah, I think Zeph will go to the Keeper of the Temple because I'm selfish.
Trinity.
These are both really bad. I mean, granted, we made the Sleepless Warden really terrible
Hmm.
to be at.
Yeah,
That's our fault. We did that.
you made it worse than normal, I will say. Normally, it's just like a stand-in for MAGA, but however, like talking, walking guns.
I don't know, I think it's cool.
Um,
Like making things worse.
I mean, I am uniquely equipped to deal with Saint Floor because of what faith I am.
Mhm.
So I think I will travel as well to
Mhm.
that shit show of a fucking assignment.
Okay.
Plus, like, for Zeph, like, the whole reason she was at the Sleepless Warden is because, like, it's full of gods and, like, anger, and that's why she's hiding from her husband there. So it would also make sense for her to go to a different place that's full of gods. And
Uh,
she's gonna get there, and she's gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
mhm. He's there, but Zeph, do you want to engage with the normal journey scene?
Yeah, I think that'll be a lot funnier if we do a regular, like a lot more interesting rather. I'm
Mm.
not gonna be funny. If we do a regular one and then like Zeph shows up and is like, "Oh fuck, he's here anyways."
Mhm.
Like explicitly not calling him to pick her up and take her somewhere, and then he's just there anyways. Awful, horrid.
Mhm. All right. Then I would like you to make the veiled move. Failure just means that you get to encounter your husband, obviously.
Yeah, you can open the dice roller.
I see my dice, but they're not fully unpacked. And honestly, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna pull up the dice roller.
Woohoo!
Okay. Veiled move with communion, I imagine.
Yep,
My communion is -1 or -2.
-1.
It's 6.
6. I think because Trinity, you were separated from your sister, going off into another direction. You are the one that manages to leave town first. But Zeph, as you're getting to the outskirts of town, driving up in like this big Humvee with like flame decals, is your husband who's come to pick you up. Unless you want to mark a verse. You're muted, Steph.
naturally. That's a good question. Do I want to mark a verse for this? Hmm. We're gonna go with, let's see. If I do mark a verse, then I get a condition. If I don't, then I don't, and I just have the shit ass fucking journey scene and maybe get conditions from it because of the fail.
Yeah.
Um, I think I think a regular journey scene with Trinity
Mm,
will be more juicy for the drama.
yeah.
So I'll mark a verse.
Hmm.
I'll do a flashback to your youth that shows your rebellious experimentation with illegal divinities.
Hmm.
I don't have one thought up quite yet, but I'll
Okay.
probably have some rough idea by the end.
Hmm. All right. Instead, you meet up with your sister heading out of town in whatever way you deem useful to travel in, because I don't think Trinity has like a vehicle.
She's always on foot or skateboard.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, I imagine they probably like get a fucking cab or
Hmm.
uh hitchhike. Hitchhiking could also be fun, but
Hmm.
I feel like Zeph would not do that.
Yeah. A cab is fine. I think sitting in the back, it's a quiet ride for a while. So I'm going to give you the condition awkward.
Love that.
That actually changes my idea for the journey scene because originally I was gonna have it be the dig, but instead I will have it be billboards. Mhm. Yeah, that would be really good. Garish
Go get a
billboard.
drink real quick.
Okay.
I
We
can
can
still
take.
hear.
Yeah. Mm, I'll set this up. Garish billboards with peeling layers and sodden laminate teeter on splintering wooden scaffolds. Some have been posted recently, others appear abandoned, left to fade and flake away as the elements wear them down. These are the billboards that are by the roads, and as you see out of the sort of the taxi that you're riding in, there is a missing children notice with a number to call with any information regarding suspicious false faith activity. Paint the scene for everyone. Describe the illustrations and slogans for the advertisement. What rumor have you heard about the subject being advertised that is carefully being avoided here?
Um, um, I think the illustration, just this is because it's Seth and Trinity, this is gonna be good. I think the illustration, like in the background, like because that's always like the missing kid in the foreground, like or whatever, a missing kid. But in the background is a farmstead that looks disturbingly similar to the Harrow farmstead. With the slogan, "If you see something, say something."
I think that uh, in, let's see, I think that the illustrations also show like behind the one like front and center missing child, there are like six, three on either side of that missing child, like kind of stacked backwards, and you can see other missing children. Um, and with the slogan, like, you know, if you see something, say something, and then there's an ellipses, and I think that slogan's at the top, and then at the bottom it starts with an ellipses, and it says, "Or you might never know." And I think the rumor that is being avoided here is that um, these kids, when found, and when you call the number, the rumor is that they don't go back to their families; they go somewhere else. They continue to be missing.
The recall a time prompt for this journey
Oh
scene
no.
is what vivid childhood memories are evoked by looking at the billboard?
This poor fucking cab driver is about to get caught in some awful crossfire.
This I've definitely done this like in a different way to an Uber driver. You'll just be in a fucking cab with your fellow trans femme and just start talking about some real heinous shit, and the cab driver's just like,
Oh, you mean like what we did?
yes. That was the subtle. I was trying to be subtle. Oh boy.
I think that Zeph in the back seat with Trinity, um, I think that she's like just looking out the window on her side, just kind of staring off into the middle distance. Uh, and then I think like I don't know, maybe there's like a gas station or something by the billboard, right? Cab driver stops for gas, gives Trinity and Zeph time to like look and take in the billboard itself. Um, and I forgot to change my zoom in. Let me do that real quick. And yeah, I think that eventually, like, I mean, Cabby's like, pumping gas and gas, not ass, not pumping ass. Um, fuck. One thing on the mind, goddamn. Uh, and I think that like Zeph probably notices the billboard and kind of explicitly the backdrop, and she kind of like gets this like sorrowful smile on her face, and she turns to Trinity and she says, "Is it just me, or does that backdrop kind of look like our farm?"
Um, Trinity will turn to look and tilt their head and be like, uh, not decrepit enough for the last time I saw it.
Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I've seen it too. There's even the tree, though.
I can't talk about that because it's in one of my verses that I haven't yet done yet.
Lewd. Do not
You.
describe.
Oh, it's been in one of my verses, so I can describe it as much as I want. Uh, I think that Zeph kind of like turns and she says, "You remember when we buried our parents and confessed to one another?"
Yeah, of course I do.
It's a lot simpler back then, wasn't it?
I don't know that I'd call anything about living there simple.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Definitely, maybe in comparison. Did you remember what we said?
Um, I think Trinity looks uncomfortable now, uh, as if she's trying to recall something that's either buried or she doesn't want to talk about. And she pulls out Clucky Cheese from her like satchel and like starts patting uh her like
She
a
keeps the
therapy.
fucking chicken in her bag.
Correct.
Fucking insane. Okay, anyways,
Yes, she is insane. That's correct. So
continue.
yes, she starts just petting Clucky Cheese like a therapy animal, and Clucky Cheese just stares blankly with its dead eyes.
Naturally. I think that Zeph kind of nods and just like, yeah, I guess some promises just can't be kept, huh? I'm sorry that things turned out the way that they have.
It'll it'll be fine.
I wish we could have just stayed there. lived out our lives, grow old together. Things don't go right for us, though they. We don't get happiness. We never have we?
Um, Trinity will grab Zeph's hand to like hold it and be like, I think we get moments.
And she'll give like a sorrowful smile and say, "Yeah, I guess we do. I'm sorry things have been so strained between us. I hope you know that regardless of how much we've been fighting and arguing, and I hope you know that I still love you. You're my little sister. You'll always have a place in my heart."
Uh, I couldn't stop loving you if I wanted to.
I think Zeph kind of chuckles and says, "You know the feeling." I'm sorry things had to be like this. We didn't we didn't get attacked like that. Things probably could have been different. I didn't get kidnapped. I wouldn't trade it though. You know they would have taken you instead, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I got taken anyway, and just different people.
Yeah. I guess sometimes it doesn't matter what your intentions are if it's fated to happen anyways. There's nothing we can really do in the face of a god, is there?
That's not right. No, there's always something you can do. You have too much faith in the power of a deity. They can be manipulated, they can be consumed, they can be killed.
I wish I could believe you.
I'll show you someday soon.
I hope you're right.
Trinity, like, so the self-harm she did last session, the have not scarred, the tattoos on her arms have healed as if she did not cut herself, almost like they're magic tattoos. Um, but Trinity will use the X-Acto knife and press in on her skin again, just so she could like show Zeph that she doesn't bleed blood anymore. It's like divinities can be born, and that means they can die.
But they have to be starved. And there are always people willing to sacrifice. There are always people willing to sacrifice others. So God must feed.
Don't I know it?
I think the cabbie probably gets back into the car at this point. Uh, and Zeph kind of smiles at Trinity and she says, "You know, for as much as we've been fighting, it has felt nice to see you again, to be with you again. I wish it could have been on better terms."
If it's any consolation, I had to make a lot of sacrifices to find you again.
And her face kind of gets screwed up a little bit and she goes, "Why would that be a constellation? I don't want you to suffer."
Oh, not me.
"Oh, God must feed."
And I think with that triggers the journey move.
Yay.
Wow, you actually talked about your problems instead of create more ones.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Wild.
What conditions are you clearing?
I only have the one. I think it makes sense to clear because family disappointment is the condition. So
I think probably just clearing awkward makes the most sense because that did not feel like getting rid of familial bonding.
No, no. But a clue for what assignment?
I think it makes sense that we'd get one for um the Sleepless Warden since that's what we're coming from and we haven't done any real like investigation on the keeper yet. I think personally I think it would be cool if like the billboard has maybe like in the background, like below, like behind the tree, behind our, you know, the depiction of the farmstead that is eerily similar to ours. There's like just a large like watchtower.
I like that. Paid for by the Welkin Heritage Historical
Mhm.
Society.
And with that, you'll exit the journey scene. Um, gonna say we were gonna take a 5 minute break so I can get more coffee.
Hell yeah. I'd probably go through some of the threat more.
Mm-hmm.
Assignment.
Yeah, because it's a complicated little creature.
I cannot make anything simple.
No, you
It's
can't.
impossible for me.
Fact.
You're just like, what if the paint the scene questions had like three prompts within them?
And they're always good. What can I say?
They
I
slap.
fucking cook.
They slap. But my players go like, could you paste this into chat? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a little bit. So we're back to the investigation phase as you roll on up to the miraculous line. There are other biased agents, typically of the sort of level of just like, we're not actually investigators, but rather we are people that make sure that things aren't impeded upon, specifically with miraculous zones being as dangerous as they are. Sort of like guards and sections of like waypoint of like because there is quite literally a line ahead where the ground changes color to one that should never be. Any plants on the line seem to have been halved, as if the area had been set down in the middle of an existing place without a care in the world. I paint the scene for everyone. What utterly alien flora and fauna are seen beyond the line, and why do they not dare cross over?
I just immediately thought of Annihilation.
Mm. Yeah, that's the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know, Steph.
the fun part about this is that I hadn't watched all of Annihilation when I wrote this. Um, I in fact didn't think that I'd seen it at all. But then I watched it on a date with someone and I was like, oh, that's where this fucking scene is from. Like, I had a very specific scene in mind when I
Mhm.
was writing this whole threat, and it's the one in Annihilation where like all of the plants and flowers are grown into the shapes of people, and it's so fucking beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful scenes in film that I've ever seen, and I was thinking about that constantly through this.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know it was from Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite scenes because that's a special brand of cosmic horror called um what's the word I want? Like cosmic love, where like you embrace the thing instead of being terrified of it, because the one of the investigators decides to turn into flowers,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah, it's like the feeling of sublime.
Yes, there we go. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Typically, it's
Yeah.
referred to a lot in like romanticism. So like it's very fun to see it in cosmic horror fiction.
One of my favorite video essays is about uh the real cosmic horror is love.
Hmm.
It's a very good video essay. Tail Foundry.
Hmm.
Cough.
Yeah, but back to the paint the scene question.
Yes.
What utterly
Yes.
alien flora and fauna are seen beyond the line, and why do they dare not cross over?
Uh,
Think that there is a sort of looks like a blue jay roughly, uh, but it looks as though all of its like it has an exoskeleton instead of an endoskeleton. Uh, there's still like meat and organs on the inside, but it doesn't have any skin or feathers, and yet it still flies. Um, but I think that it doesn't cross over because like we see a couple other ones try to cross and they immediately fall to the ground dead. Such a thing can't exist in regular space. Oh, the disappearance,
Oh no.
the
I'm back.
return.
Mhm.
So you wanted to reboot. Uh, I think there is like, sorry in advance, Samantha. There is a wolf spider that's the size of a bear, but the hair covering it all over it is finger shaped rather than follicle shaped. Um, And whenever it tries to like do its little, because the front arms are for testing the air to like sense prey, whenever it tests the air over the line, it singes ever so slightly and pulls back its feeler arms.
A bear.
Fair-sized wolf spider. Yes,
A
that's
bear.
correct.
A bear-sized wolf spider. Okay, that's
Correct.
with fingers for follicles.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Finger
Um,
pulls, if you will.
You're
finger.
cool.
Originally, I just heard bear and I missed the word wolf spider, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
same. I was like, holy shit, a bear with fucking antennae? That's insane.
I mean, hey, it can
mhm,
have a bear mouth. That's pretty
It was
awful.
such a good fucking scene. Holy shit.
Fucking bear.
mhm.
Yeah, sorry. Annihilation, so good.
It's so good.
But as you arrive, the ground rumbles. It shifts and transforms even further because, well, Zeph, your husband is home.
Yippee!
How has the location changed to accommodate the newly placed home and suburban neighborhood?
I think that all of the houses are like encircling the line. And as the line grows ever so slightly, as it continues to expand every so often, the houses visibly like push back against it. Like they move with the line so as not to cross over it. Um, yeah, it's a whole ass fucking neighborhood directly on the line of the miraculous zone. Like there are lawns, there's like a really well paved road with fresh like road paint on it. All of the lawns are pristine and super green. Uh, and yeah, I think that some of the suburban like people living there they probably have backyards in the miraculous zone itself, and I think some of them have made pets of some of the fucking weird critters, and they just hang out in their backyards that are over the line.
And this one is also for you, Trinity.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. What was the question?
I
I thought it was just a Steph thing, so I
no,
just kind of
no, it's for everyone. Because typically not everybody is as skilled as describing stuff as Zeph is.
Well,
Uh, uh, how has the location changed to accommodate the newly placed home and suburban neighborhood? Zeph just described the houses circling the miraculous zone line.
okay.
this
Um,
is unlocked because I have a second box marked now,
Hmm.
I see. I see.
which is why we didn't do it in the last one.
Yeah, because the first one had different questions.
Okay. Thinking. Okay. I think the white picket fence that was originally around the home uh has now grown in size and is covered in the dear husband's prayer markings almost as a ward of sorts to prevent any of these creatures from crossing into his perfectly manicured lawn.
Keep those crab apples out. Literal crab apples.
Yeah, the little
I
crab
just,
apple.
when you said it, I immediately pictured a fucking like growing on a tree, fucking crab with an apple body, and I was like, "That's awful. I don't like that."
Mhm.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
because
Carcinogenesis.
because of where this neighborhood has spread out, I think I will add in the details since it's just the two of you. I think biased agents has been incorporated into the neighborhood. Their outfits have changed to like 1950s Americana, sort of middle class type of deal. Most of them looking very surprised and bewildered. They're like trying to look for like some sort of like radio with their own prayer marks to try to find their own god. But however, all of that has been like sort of scratched out or erased.
Maybe there's like a little hostel in the neighborhood that they're all staying at.
Yeah, biased hostile.
You gotta keep the riffraff somewhere.
Uh, yeah. But anyways, what do you two do?
I think that as soon as Zeph steps out of the cab and sees the neighborhood, her face immediately like pales. Like there's no color at all. Like the blood has stopped flowing in her body. And she turns to Trinity, and there is like this primal, abject terror in her eyes. She doesn't say anything.
I think Trinity will grab Zeph and drag her in the complete opposite direction of that awful, awful hellhole that she wants not to never set foot in again. While flipping the Deirdre husband off, of course.
Hmm.
You're
Yeah.
gonna make me roll the fucking the goddamn move, the fucking night move equivalent. That's what's gonna happen here. You're making me roll the fuck ass move.
I think I'm gonna be the one that has to roll it, if
Hmm.
we're being honest.
Yeah, because
I
you're
don't
the
know.
because frankly, you're the one that's taking charge here.
Yeah, but
Uh,
that's exactly why I thought that I would have to roll it because the dear husband obviously isn't gonna take it out on someone that's not his wife.
I mean, it's just with the revelation move, I can determine the consequences. So,
That's fucking true. Holy shit, I forgot. I'm
eh,
brain dead.
listen, someone has to keep in mind about it because, frankly, some of the time it seems as though Zeph has already been affected by her final prayer.
Oh yeah, it's oh, I fucking love this playbook. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Anyways, Trinity, I would like you to make the revelation move to escape the neighborhood. Apparently, what are you afraid might happen?
Oh, I mean, I think all right, this is very specific, but I think Trinity is afraid that the Didi, her husband, is just going to yank her sister back and take her arm, Trinity's arm, with her, but leave the rest of her standing here.
It's worse than that. The dear husband will show up to take Zeph back, but frankly, this commotion will attract the rest of the neighborhood, the HOA, and well, they gotta make sure that any sort of riffraff stay out. And frankly, they'll put some citations on you because, well, frankly, you're the type of person to vandalize things, aren't you?
I'm sure there's probably no skateboarding signs up in this fucking neighborhood too.
Yes, exactly.
I should have done that as the paint the scene.
Mhm,
Fucking no skateboarding signs.
mhm.
Okay. I don't have any conditions. Hooray.
For once.
Um, for once. I'm going to mark one of my altar items though for advantage here. I'm going to use the twine for making bales of hay,
Mhm.
and the way I'm going to use it is Trinity's going to try tie like a promise knot around her and Zeph's wrists, so like to keep them bound together. All right, let's do this. Fuck you, fuck you.
Mhm.
I rolled a six, even with advantage. Oh, I didn't roll 3 dice. Hold
Mhm.
on. I'll
Mhm.
roll. Let me just roll one more. Wait. Okay. All right. That would be an 11 then, actually. Unless
Mhm.
you want me to roll the whole thing, and then I'll
Uh,
re-roll the whole thing.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
So what does this look like as you're dragging Zeph away from the neighborhood that surrounds the entire miraculous line?
Um,
I gotta know which direction you're going towards.
oh shit, let me look at the locations quick.
I have not copied and pasted them all, but however,
Okay.
there's basically Keln Kelsey on like the other side of the miraculous line within the bubble. Uh, there is a cathedral probably off in the distance. And well, frankly, I doubt you want to go there right away, but there's also the literal temple of the keeper of the temple.
Yeah, that seems bad. Um, Trinity's not particularly fond of divinities in general, but
Mhm.
perhaps the cathedral would be good. And I think in a wild moment of like pure adrenaline strength and like seeing her sister's reaction and her desperate need to protect her, uh, Trinity straight up princess carries Zeph
Mhm.
like on her skateboard and skates the fuck out of there to the cathedral. In flagrant violation of the no skateboarding signs.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, the sepulcher of the saintly sisters. It's one of the first locations in this zone because effectively it acts as a little bit of a hub area. It's a large cathedral covered in plant life, both new and dying. An enormous, ever burning pyre in the center of the single room. Massive towers of books, scrolls, and papers, all tightly bound by chain and lock. Paint the scene for everyone. This place is where the saintly sisters return after a successful delve into the temple. What riches have the sisters collected?
I think that there is a wedding dress made out of golden gossamer.
I think there is a set of chalices, one for each of the gods that have been represented in I keep forgetting the name of the fucking game.
Saints and
Uh
sisters.
thank you. Saints and sisters, including the ones for the characters that we have made.
The newly sisters have entered into the sanctum, taking trepidatious steps. Further, they examine their surroundings. You hear off in the distance a click clack of dice, but they notice nothing out of the unusual.
Trinity will sat Zeph down and like unbind their wrists.
That Zeph is like, it's almost like she's coming out of a fugue state and she kind of looks around, is very clearly like incredibly confused. And she looks at, she thinks it's Trinity, uh, and kind of like scrunches her face and says, "What? Where?" And then she moves her arm and she feels the wet meat that makes up her dress pressing against her, and she fucking screams.
Yeah, because both of you have been transformed into your saints
Oh
and
no.
sisters characters.
Oh no.
Edit my Zoom name again, just so that I can remember.
I suppose I will as well.
There is a sigh as Zep is screaming. Darla, just realizing upon her newly transformed form, has realized that she has gained powers like she has never seen, and her little mind cannot cope with this fact. There is just like someone monologuing in the background of like your actions and what you are seeing.
I think Trinity's going to look for something. Well, sorry. Luna is going to look for something to see herself in. Whether it's just like one of the reflective treasures so she can get a good look at her own face.
Mhm. Why it is as you earlier described your character, Luna Savor, follower of the vicious maw, your teeth ever so sharpened to rip out meat. What has your skateboard transformed into?
What has Clucky Cheese become for that matter?
Your
I mean,
back
honestly,
squirms.
he's probably still a fucking just the exact same. That
I would say
that
I don't
makes
think Clucky Cheese has changed at all for very obvious reasons.
Mhm,
Uh,
already a monster.
yes,
mhm.
already a monster. With a very cute name. Um, I think the skateboards turned into I think just because of the shape matches it. It's a bone saw.
Mhm.
Really good.
Yeah, as in chat, what a coincidence. Luna is built for tearing meat and flesh, and the Darla is just flesh.
I just wanted to make a vore joke.
Mhm.
And you certainly did. Not even sophomore, no less.
No hard vore.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, why do we call it that? It's just cannibalism.
Uh,
Because there's a sexual component when it's
yeah,
vore.
yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
I
Yeah.
will link you my hot take from the other day. Remind me of about it. Uh, but it's not really a hot take amongst this group. But anyways, the sisters taking a look around, gathering with their surroundings, do not go further as they contemplate their current changes to activate to this new realm of adventure.
All right, Trinity is looking for the source of that voice. Sorry, Luna is looking for the source of that voice.
Um, make the information move with insight.
Okay, that is +1 for me. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm. That's an 11.
11.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing because I can.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna bump it to a 12.
You gotta go over the move. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, no, no. I'm just doing a normal verse.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
I figure might as well get the 12 plus.
Mhm.
Uh, let's do. I wrote these all, and there's an order to them. Okay. Flashback to a time you're confronted with the fact that sacrifices are necessary for a god must feed.
Mhm. All right. I'm gonna give you your conspiracy clue first. I think looking around, looking through the books and whatnot. The books themselves have been like chained to like the shelves and whatnot. So like if you take them out, like you're not going to go very far reading them. Uh, but you do find a book with a chapter containing like the title on the birthing of gods. And instead of it being like sort of like the flourishes of like a like an ink pen, like a feather pen, it's more or less looks like it was written like with a ballpoint pen, like little annotations, like someone brought something from the modern world into here. As to how that was possible, we're not sure. But your regular clue, I'm gonna say that's sort of also stacked within the little sort of stacks of books and whatnot. There is a binder, which is a little bit odd, and you pull it out, flipping through it is a complete collection of trading cards. Um, for the sort of a collectible card game based around saints and sisters with more modern characters like Beatrice Bookins.
Beatrice Bookins is such a good name.
I'm that's the only name you're going to get from me because I'm terrible with names. Oh god. Let's see. But anyways, Zeph, what are you doing in all of this? Your sister is trying to find the source of the voice. The voice is just omnipotent.
I think that Darla is going to um I think she's really interested in that like the table that has like all of the chalices for the different gods in the
Mhm.
game, including the ones that we just fucking made.
Mhm.
Uh and fucking Zeph and Trinity don't have a rule book. They don't know if there's god what gods there are. They just made shit up, I bet.
Mhm.
Uh or they're real ones, which could be worse. Um Which, because I think that Zeph at the very least did just make hers up. And seeing something for it is really like intriguing to her. So she's gonna go and take a look at those and try and see what other gods there are.
All right. I'm going to make this an information move with also insight.
That is 9.
I think as you're looking through these cups and whatnot, you do see one that is for your god. And in the cup itself, there is a pair of radiant dites. It's And when I say radiant, I mean they are literally glowing. And as you go to, well, presumably take the cup, it transforms into dust that gets all over your hands. It just sticks on you, sort of like those ink packets that explode when you try to like steal something from a store out of the package. And I want you to take the condition wretched hands.
Hell yeah.
Don't take stuff that don't belong to you.
True. I think that she looks at her hands. I think they like kind of start to like get boils and warts on them
Mhm.
from the dust, and I think at this point she's a little bit desensitized because she's literally just been feeling wet meat pressing against her this whole time, um, and so I think she mostly just sighs in a very like defeated tone and goes back to Luna. I imagine that like she just has an innate knowledge that that's her name now.
Mhm.
Uh, and she'll be like, "Oh, should I do a different voice for Darla?"
Zeph doing a voice for Darla.
Like, just the
Step.
voice just changing would be crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that because it'll also freak Zeph the fuck out, and I'm a cruel and callous god. Uh, I think she goes to turn it to Luna, and she says, "I'm just gonna do fucking Southern Belle. Why not?" Uh, now, I don't reckon you shouldn't take anything here that don't. What? Why do I sound like? All right, well, uh, you shouldn't be taking any of this stuff because make your hands boil and wart over.
Uh, I think Luna's eyebrows shoot way the fuck up at the voice. T- I'm gonna try something. Um, Luna's gonna try and step outside of the cathedral.
Stepping outside the cathedral, taking a look at the surrounding landscape, Luna observes that there are, from up above, on this little hillside, that there in the town of what used to be Kensley, that there is creatures stirring forth, making battle with the saintly sisters, doing good within the world, collecting treasure as necessary, and what that they should all be doing. Darla remains inside the temple, considering, thinking on things.
Oh, I was waiting for a continuation from Luna. Yeah, no, Darla will follow.
Mhm. Luna, what are you doing? I can't keep narrating like this.
It's fair. I think Luna is like, fuck it, fine. We'll play this stupid fucking game. Um, and she's gonna go find a creature to sink her teeth into, figuratively and literally.
I'm not gonna have you roll for finding the creature because that's easy. There's plenty of monsters all about. I do have a list of monsters.
Of course there is.
I could use some more monsters though, but they will do for now.
I only give a little so that people could make their own.
Yeah, make their own little creatures.
Little guys.
Yeah, I'll give you a little guy. You find a centipede that is the size of a large dog, coated in organically like metal, like carapace, like it grows like a little shell with 100 tiny skittering and stabbing legs, and like has like this little antenna scuttling across the ground as it's sort of like looking for food. Every so often, it raises up, and on its underside is a way too long stretched human face on its belly. It looks biteable.
That's good. Luna gets on all fours and crouches in a pouncing position.
Mm-hmm. I would like you to make the revelation move. What are you afraid might happen?
Um, well, centipedes are often poisonous, so I'm afraid it's going to get, even if Trinity gets her teeth into it, that it is going to poison her terribly.
As
Whether
you,
it's for, oh, sorry.
okay,
Go ahead.
yeah. As you are going to try to bite it, you aren't fast enough, and it bites you instead, like tearing off your own face.
Okie dokie.
Because the human face is not just for show.
It is for food sometimes, apparently.
Mhm. I would like this to be getting down, pouncing from like a thing. I think that's probably it's very sneaky. Either focus or vitality. Both the same for you.
Okay. I think vitality is probably the most appropriate here.
Mhm.
Not that it really matters in the end. All right. It's an eight.
An eight.
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 On account of the teeth, you see.
On the count of the teeth you see. But guess what? Even though you have not read the rule book, the what is it? What is the title for like the keeper for this game?
The keeper of the temple.
Um, I am dumb. The keeper of the temple says, as you rip out the centipede's face and like get at its heart and kill it. Congratulations, faith up. When a custodian portrays their Saints and Sisters characters slay a number of monsters equal to their SNS characters level, or when they help destroy a saintly site, they may choose to level up now or after the next slain monster. You have slain one, your level is one. You can level up now or wait till later. When a custodian's character levels up, the custodian in question should narrate a scene in which the keeper of the temple gives them a boon benefiting their character as a reward for their performance. If they mark their character sheet, they may unmark it and increase its level by one. The move is defunct after this assignment is resolved. So you can make a level 2 character.
Sure, we'll level up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad happens as I raise
Yep.
my level.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing bad. Narrate a scene in which the keeper of the temple gives them a boon, benefiting their character as a reward for their performance. That I will ask Zev.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that I should just write that into the thing. Have another custo. Oh, that's so fucking good. Okay.
Yeah, it's not my business.
Well, no, it's supposed to be the custodian that levels up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, I think this is way more fun.
yeah. It's
Uh,
yeah, more or less like it's like sometimes I imagine players can get stuck what they should give themselves, but another player is just like, I know exactly what to give you.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
But that's only if Aaron accepts it.
I think that as you like tear into the centipede, you hear the faith up announcement, and the keeper of the temple, and it's like Dice voice, kind of responds, and says, "You have found a level 1 scepter of the maw. You can decide what that does if you want to keep it."
I'll take it, sure.
Yeah, you can add that to your character sheet or just turn it to two.
Yeah, I just turned it to two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think Darla is watching on in like shock and horror, and she'll walk up to Luna and be like, "Now tell me you didn't just eat that."
I didn't just eat that.
Trinity gained the condition a taste for it.
Ooh.
Oh dear. We're gonna get a vore CW by the end of the session.
And I think uh, Darla's gonna kind of like look around and be like, "So, when he killed that thing, did you just get like a prize? Is that what just happened?"
Yeah, it gave me this, and I think Luna holds out the scepter, which, um, for all intents and purposes, looks like a normal scepter, except for the top, which is whenever like when Luna is showing it to Darla, its mouth like that you did like kind of mimic style, like its mouth opens as if it's getting ready to feed on Darla. And then Luna immediately pulls it back so it closes again.
Oh, well, that's cool, I guess. This is weird, right? Like super fucking odd.
I'm not sure what's going on, no.
This is supposed to be like a game or something. Imagine the kind of fucking freaks that would play something like this.
Trinity, or sorry, Luna looks down at her feet, embarrassed when Darla says that specifically.
Uh, yeah, I think she shrugs and she's like, "Well, uh, you want to go and try and check out the town proper? I don't particularly fancy trying my hand at killing one of those centipedes. All I have is this bow made out of meat." She kind of pulls like this short bow off of her back that's been strung there, and it's like made out of flesh and like an exoskeleton of bone around it. And the drawstring is like as a tendon.
Uh, I think Luna subtly wipes drool off the corner of her mouth.
You all right?
Peachy.
All right, well, uh, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Okay. God damn.
This is awful and I love it.
Yeah, Luna will follow after Darla, kind of deliberately keeping space between them.
Mhm.
And ever so subtly, ever so like occasionally just wiping her mouth from behind.
Mhm.
I think that Darla probably notices, largely because she's used to Trinity like fucking like on her all the time. Uh, I think she probably just assumes that it's like she must still be upset.
Mhm.
Thought we worked it out.
Kelnsey, a few dozen rustic buildings weathered and decaying, a library destroyed and boarded up, a well with bright light shining from its opening. The large obsidian facade of the temple looming over it all, where presumably town hall used to be. I paint the scene for everyone. As you enter Kelnsey, you hear the faint sound of dice clicking together and realize the keeper of the temple is speaking. What uncanny facility of fantasy adventure does the keeper of the temple narrate into the scene?
I
Can you
think
kindly
that
post that in chat, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is a the keeper of the temples like as this as this the the new sisters arrive in Kilnsey, they see that it has been overgrown and overrun, but there are still some areas that look relatively well kept. There's a general store with a man behind the counter. His flesh seems to be made of felt. His eyes are unblinking. His mouth opens too wide. It's a Muppet.
Yeah, I can tell it's a Muppet. I'm very familiar with the Muppets. I have run Cut to Christmas.
Really good. It's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the sisters, metaphorical and literal, um, see a idling vehicle with the keys in the ignition, and the door is unlocked. Uh, but the shadow it casts is wrong. It's in the wrong direction of the light, but it looks so inviting to them. It's a mimic.
Does the keeper of the temple stage whisper like that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But what will the sisters do?
I think Darla is going to kind of poke around some of these ruins and try to like find just something, anything that might help them figure out what the fuck is going on here and how to destroy these things that they haven't fully seen yet.
Mm-hmm. As Darla is exploring the town, I think down like various like streets, it's almost like a maze. Like this is the dungeon itself. And I think you hear singing.
Interesting. Uh, I think Darla's going to check to see if Luna is following her at not first.
Yeah, I think Luna is for reasons.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I think she'll kind of stop and turn to her and be like, "Now, do you hear that singing too?"
Um, Luna shakes her head like she was a million miles away, and listens. Oh,
It's it sounds like some of the songs you've heard on the radio. I'm not going to be singing songs.
that's did not expect it. Um, and then is slowly like, yeah, I hear it.
All right, well, you want to go check it out? Because I'm a little curious myself.
I'm curious about a lot of things right now. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well,
Mhm.
let's get to it then. I think she's going to start walking in the direction of the singing.
Yeah. As you get to where like the singing is located, you see the source of it, as well as there being a battle between a, a different sister, not your own, but the saint that was transformed along the town. A slight, brilliant figure, feminine form garbed in ever singing gown of human flesh. A flaming spiked microphone flail as it hits down upon like this giant beast with maw that sort of splits into trying to bite at it, and as it dies you hear the phrase faith up, uh, as this figure turns to you and sort of, because this is a tabletop game and not a video game, but if you would care, you imagine that the official title being Saint Shine, the flame beneath your skin, as a boss bar.
Oh, uh, I don't, I don't like this actually. I think we should probably run.
Mm-hmm. Yes, if you wanted to stay at the scene, I would make you answer a question right now. You have to flee.
Yeah, no, Darla is gonna start running and like grab Trinity or grab Luna by the arm and start dragging her with her.
Mm-hmm. Make the revelation move. What do you afraid might happen?
Uh, I, I think she's mostly afraid that they're both gonna get crushed by the big spiky flail.
Oh, it's worse than that. Like any good adventuring party, you never split up. Not truly. The other two saints will enter the scene and crush you.
Oh, I kind of hope I roll a fail so I can see it and then mark a fucking verse. That sounds cool as shit.
Yeah.
Um,
What
I mean, it's
conditions do you
probably
have?
gonna happen because I have fucking -1 to communion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I have familial bonding and wretched hands.
Disadvantage because you have wretched hands. You're running away, so either vitality or communion.
Oh, well, I mean, when given the choice, I have to do vitality because that's a +1 instead of a -1.
Yep.
Uh, I don't. I really could and probably should use an item, but I don't wanna. I wanna see what happens.
Yeah, not even your character sheet. All
Yeah,
right.
like I could, but fuck, it would be too cool to see it.
Mm-hmm. Roll the
3.
3. As you're running away, this figure doesn't really take up much more than walking pace because, well, frankly, her other sister's got pincer maneuver ready for you. The other saints, a large feminine form made up of vines and moss, constantly decaying and growing back, sort of multi-legged, like a sort of like a beast, like a basilisk. uh, where the only human part of the face is just softly screaming in pain and agony as the body is just regrowing as each step it takes just rots away another limb. Saint Fleur. Saint Epipananu. I will not pronounce this name correctly. I hate you, Steph, so much.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
You can use Caller Epiphany.
okay.
It's fine.
Saint Epiphany.
It's your game. I mean, I do like Epinunu. I think that one's pretty fun.
Never
There's
shifting.
just
Okay.
no, I was say there's lots of misprints in the book, so the name's constantly it's spelled differently.
They don't have an errata out yet.
No.
No, not yet. A never shifting feminine form made up of pitch black hair, blindfolded, chained, and locked around the head region. Hundreds of needle like broken pens and quills wielded by individual strands of hair like a misshapen puppet. And with the sisters all closing in on you, the keeper of the temple merely says upon your defeat, TPK. Unless Zeph wants to mark a verse.
Nope, game over. No, I'm kidding.
I'll
I
mark my
will.
custom move, I swear to God.
uh, I will uh mark a. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a flashback to uh showing the power you felt when a god seemed to listen to you the first time.
So instead, you manage to escape for now. And I think I'm just going to end it off with you, Zeph, taking the condition, it seeks your light eternally. And I think that's where we're going to end today's session.
Hell yeah.
Guess what?
What?
We do have a question to ask of you, Zeph.
What,
Did you
what was
enter?
it? I forgot.
Oh yeah, never mind. You did enter the journey scene.
I did.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. But other end of session questions. We did not resolve the threats. Uh, you both engaged with a god, angel, or other divine manifestation by turning into your saints and sisters characters. Trinity, were you vulnerable with someone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you deliver a monologue about any of the following? Yeah.
Yes, during the journey scene.
Did you make a sacrifice to feed the crops?
I don't know. No, I did not.
No. You did feed yourself, though.
I did feed myself, yeah.
Yeah.
If I count as the crops, then yes.
I mean, you're made of like mushrooms and shit now, right?
Well,
You kind of are the crops.
it's complicated.
It's complicated.
I mean, Luna's not, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Zephyr, you were also vulnerable with someone, and you did struggle with your personal faith. Did you fulfill your desires despite your husband's wishes?
I mean, the whole point of her coming to this place was to hopefully stay away from him. Uh, it didn't necessarily work out, so I don't know if that counts or not.
Okay. If you don't feel it, then you don't get it.
Yeah. And I level up.
Yay!
Yippee!
All right.
And I know what I'm gonna pick already. I to take another move.
Woohoo! What move are you taking?
Your psychiatrist.
Yay! We're
We'll go over that later, I'm sure.
gonna have normal feelings about that.
It's gonna be so great. Everyone will be happy about it.
Let's go to Stars and Wishes.
I can start. For chaotic, this is fucking awesome. Thank you for running this for me. I really appreciate it. It's really cool. I'm very excited to actually like get to experience it because I don't know that anyone has actually played it yet. So I'm excited to see it and see how it works. And I also really love like how you're just constantly narrating the narrator. Like I think that's really fucking good. It's not something that's in the sheet at all. It's just something that Chaotic's doing, and I fuck with that so heavy.
There is literally a moment within the sheet.
Yeah,
And I'm just keep on doing it. I'm just like the dice clack voice of the keeper of the temple narrating your surroundings.
yeah, like doing it just forever is so fucking sick. I thought we were gonna get it maybe once, but no, this rules.
No, the keeper of the temple does not like you and will irritate you all the time.
It's so good. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, I also like really enjoyed like how you like were able to work everything in with this because like it is a fucking weird one. It's a super strange assignment, and it's really awesome to see you be able to just like make it happen. Like it tells me that at the very minimum, if you're good at keeping, you will be able to run this. But more so, I feel like it also speaks to like, yeah, I it's set up enough to where people can get it and kind of run it through, and it won't be terribly fucking confusing. So I'm very excited for that. For Aaron, I, for one, love a good vore joke. Very fun time. I also really enjoy how you've been like leaning into the whole like, yeah, she's the vicious maw, and then her sister's made out of meat. Like more than usual, in fact. You are not immune to being seasoned. Anyhow, yeah, I also just really enjoyed our journey scene. I especially like how you very like deftly and in character like slid the question that I gave you off of you. I was like, "Do you remember?" And I was giving you like an opportunity to make some shit up, and you were like, "I don't wanna."
It's because it's in one of my verses. That's why.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It was really well done, and I'm excited to like, now to like hear the verse, to get through everything. It's going up. I'm like excited to just keep exploring these dynamics and watch them continue to fall apart and piece themselves back together, only to ultimately self-destruct. Uh, yeah, I think for a wish, I am really hoping that we at least get Kyle next week. Hopefully, both Kyle and Marty, because I think it'll be really fun to see like how they handle this threat and like yeah, the idea of a waxen scrivener being in this threat is so interesting because like they're trying to actively destroy this information and yet they just can't
Mm-hmm.
because of God saying no. So that's exciting. Um, I honestly mostly just want to see what kind of fucked up little blorbos they make for their little fucked up blorbos. Uh, yeah, that's me.
All right, I'll go. For Caddick, I imagine there's a bit of the descriptions of the saints in within the assignment,
Mm-hmm.
but I love the descriptions of them and especially the way you described floor moving. We love a good multi-limbed awful thing in this house. That was great. Also, I'll start the same thing Steph did, the fucking narrator voice. Uh, Definitely driving Trinity out of her fucking mind. I think it's very hilarious though. Um, for Steph, yeah, Journey scene was good. And uh the fact that we like I did this, it was mentioned in chat, but the I made a vore joke and you made a meat character is very a lovely coincidence we did not plan for. uh that these things just happen and it's lovely when they do. I think it's great.
Synchronicity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, synchronicities are fun. Um yeah. For wishes, um I'm looking forward to busting out the custom move
Mm-hmm.
uh and narrating this verse I marked. I also just realized we didn't do the one for the Dusk Mother that we marked actually either.
Oh yeah.
I need to write that too still. Now that I remembered it.
We're just too lost in the sauce.
Yep, a little too lost.
Mm-hmm.
We were busy playing a game within a game,
Yeah.
incepted ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
This is really fun. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
ingested and incepted.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
Yeah. I definitely like I got it. I really like this assignment. It's very, very fun. I think I naturally kept on including the keeper because I'm there isn't a section within the assignment that has like the quote unquote threat part, at least not traditionally speaking, because and therefore my brain just went, oh yeah, well, of course the keeper's always the disembodied voice, always watching, always narrating, always rolling dice. Uh so yeah, and I'm just like, damn, I God, it's definitely a choice to put the the neighborhood around the mirror glass line, just being like, yeah, there is a zone that's normal, way too normal. Um, so that's very fun. Uh, Kyle is just gonna be arrive with the assignment and be like, "What the fuck's going on here? What did you do?" Ah, God. Man, I just like there's just a lot of like things that I can just like pull out my pocket and throw at you and just be like, anyways, there's more problems here. Uh, God, it's so everything's just so nasty and like you haven't even gotten to the nasty zone. which is very funny.
We haven't even gotten to the obelisk.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm concerned.
Not what it's called, by the way. I just wanted to say it like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's particularly gonna be mean for Trinity.
Oh no.
Yeah, the fucking I forgot about some of the shit that I wrote for this, so I was kind of skimming it over again. And one of the fucking prompts for the actual like dungeon itself is gonna be fucking brutal for
Mhm.
everyone, and it's so awesome.
Mhm. I also I gotta give a star for the journey scene. Uh, Specifically the in-game like prompt of just like, oh yeah, how does it remind you of your childhood? Just just good shit. The game is just gaming. We love to see it. God, I don't know who else I would run this particular assignment for because like it would drive other people insane. They'll be like, uh, why so many roles? And I'm just like, I don't know. It's like this assignment's designed for a TPK.
Listen, give me all those revelation rolls. I'm happy to keep getting God flesh fragments on hits. I have 3 right now because all the revelation moves I made today.
Yeah, you just need to like start eating them and just being like,
Kind of fuck up a saint and nom 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 God flesh fragment.
Mhm,
I mean, you are the voracious maw now.
mhm.
True. It's true.
Oh. Any other stars and wishes?
Uh, I think the only one I have is that I'm excited to see if and how you use the one singular side character in this threat.
It's only one.
There is only fucking one.
Everyone
Everything,
in the town died.
everyone got either died or got transformed into a horrendous monster of some variety.
There's only one.
Yeah.
And that is only because people kept telling me that, like, by the way, you forgot side characters, or you should add side characters. And I'm like, fine, you get one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like everything is going to either try to kill you or it is going to be killed by you. That's the only options in this assignment.
Violence all the way down.
Hmm.
It is truly my nightmare scenario of if I ever play D&D again. Only combat.
Real. Fucking real.
God, if I had my way, I know exactly what section I would add to this, and that's just the keeper of the Temple of Ice. It's just like
Yeah,
it's just like
that could be pretty good for it.
here's the persona that you want to portray. Here's a quote for them to say constantly as like a catchphrase.
You need to be an antagonistic DM.
Mhm. You need to point out all their flaws.
It's great.
Mhm.
I can just shit write it. I'll put it in. I don't want to write it.
I'll
Not necessarily because I don't necessarily want to, because like I'm fucking busy.
that's
A
fair.
bunch of shit to do.
If I'm particularly motivated, I'll probably put it in as a suggestion. All right,
It's
but
great.
I think that's it. Bye bye.